Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be making beer can chicken. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just an at-home cook, and I found my original recipe on YouTube as well. And I can link that in the bottom below. Here you see I'm just unpacking my full chicken. You can get a full chicken at almost any supermarket. In here I'm just massaging the skin, looking down and making sure they removed all the giblets and stuff like that, liver and all that, because obviously you want that gone unless you're going to eat it. And I'm going to take some butter and massage it under the skin and on top of the skin. And I also have some minced garlic. Throughout this process, I washed my hands a lot. It's just not here on screen, but you will want to wash your hands frequently because you are dealing with raw chicken. Use different spoons when you're dipping into your ingredients and stuff like that. The skin is really easy to pull back. So as you see here, I'm just massaging it under the skin, and it's going to make your skin very crispy and taste really good. And just do it all throughout, even on the wings and the legs. And then I also put some minced garlic under the skin as well and on the bird itself. You can use any seasonings you like. Here I'm using garlic and lemon pepper from Flavor God and salt and pepper. Just use whatever seasoning you typically like on your chicken. The butter is going to help it adhere a lot, so that's a big plus because you rubbed butter throughout your bird already. And the next thing is you're going to want to get your beer. We used PBR, a tall can, and you're going to want to heat up at least 30 seconds. After doing some research, it kind of helps cook the inside of the chicken a little bit better. Taking the top off, please be careful. We just use a traditional can opener. This is metal, so you can get cut by it, so just be mindful of that. And pour the warm beer back into the can, and this is what your bird is going to sit on top of as it cooks. Just a disclaimer, I should have used a short can. This is a very tall can, so it is a little bit difficult. I seasoned the beer itself, so I just used those same exact seasonings I put on my bird into the beer, so that the inside of my bird will also have that same flavor profile, and it's just going to overall have a more flavor impact. Now it's time to set the bird down onto the can. This is why I said that it was a little difficult with the bigger can, so I had to elicit the help of my wife for this. So you may need a partner to push it down. The smaller can would have been a little bit easier, so just kind of a learning moment there. And now you see some of the butter came off and the seasoning because we had to push it down. So I'm just replacing some of that. So spot checking the areas that I need to actually put a little bit more seasoning on. Otherwise, it wasn't too difficult to get it down on, and as you can see, it's pretty sturdy. I put the chicken itself on a baking sheet on top of a throwaway tray at 350. Make sure that your knife is really sharp for when you want to carve it. It's 10 minutes per pound, so just do the math on how much your chicken actually weighs, and these are just the different utensils I was using. And here is the bird. It is so beautiful. It looks really good, and it tastes wonderful. It was very juicy. My camera did die as I was cutting it, so I apologize for that, but it was very delicious, very flavorful, and I highly recommend it. And just carve the bird as you would any other way. I did sharpen my knife quite a bit because it's not a carving knife that I'm using, so it was a little bit difficult. But this was a very delicious recipe, and I highly recommend it for anyone who is interested.